Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Darryle R. Banks, two-star executive director and founding member with MWR Financial and the host of the weekly Thursday night Financial Edge University live webinar. And I'm here with my good friend and partner, Mr. Dale Purnell, executive director. What's going on, D?
Hey, what's going on, Darrell? How are you tonight?
Good, man. Hey, listen, let me just go ahead on and be sure that I can see ourselves on FB. So let me go to my FB page real quick, because we get ready to have a conversation that I'll tell you what everyone needs to know about here. Let's just see here. And yes, I do. Let me just make sure my volume is down here. So let's see how many people do we have out there on the line and want to get this information, because this information is one of which you do not want to miss. We've been running a blitz all weekend long, and I tell you what, it's been amazing, man. What you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody needs to hear it.
Yeah, it's game changing information, and game changing information. So I'm going to go ahead and share a quick solution to four problems that you certainly want to hear about. Go ahead and grab yourself a pen and pad so you can take copious notes on this information that's going to be delivered, because you're not going to want to miss this information. Okay. Let me go ahead on and pull up my screen. And I tell you what, MWR Financial, guys, MWR Financial is the makeover company where we're showing you how to save, make, and grow your money. Dale, real quick, can you share with us a little bit of your story about why MWR Financial meant so much to you?
Well, Darrell, when I first got into the company, I was just looking for a different route. I was at the company that I'm with now and that I'm currently with, and I thought, I said, well, I can continue doing what I'm doing, or maybe even move to a different company and start from the bottom of the barrel again. And hopefully they see my value in my work. But in the end, you have to see that if you're going to do anything, you got to do it for yourself, and you can't let anybody else take control. You got to take control of your own future, and that's where MWR comes in.
Wow, amazing, amazing. So, and when I presented or exposed you to NWR Financial, I mean, how long do you say it took before you actually made a decision to consider this opportunity?
Oh gosh, it's a couple times. I mean, I know you had presented it to me several times, three or four different times, probably over about a year's time.
Wow, wow, a whole year, man. And sometimes the procrastination sets in, but once you physically see exactly what you guys are getting ready to see right now, it is totally just a game changer. Okay, so let's hop right into it. MWR Financial, we are a full financial makeover company, and we have four solutions, four challenges, three solutions, two objections, and one goal that's going to show you how to get yourself over the financial strain that we're all dealing with. Okay, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So, what are the four challenges that we're dealing with? Big business, taxes, debt, and inflation. These are the four challenges that we're all facing. However, amongst these four challenges, there are solutions. Well, let's talk about big business. Now, I was out shopping today at Lowe's in home improvement, and I get to that location, and what do I see? Nothing but Christmas items and ornaments already on display, guys. We hadn't even gone through Halloween yet, which is another holiday that's on its way, even Thanksgiving, but we're talking about Christmas already. So that's big business. Got their hands in our pocket, ready to get you. That's the money trap. Then we talk about debt. That's the family curse. Debt is something that, unless you figure out how to get control of, you will always be in it. So we're showing you and we'll show you how to get over that challenge. Taxes. That is our biggest expense. As long as you're paying taxes, you'll never find a solution to get over the hump. So we want to show you how to cut your taxes in half, because 1/3 of your money is going towards taxes. And inflation, the silent income killer. Inflation is here, and it's here to stay in a big way. You already see it. The gas prices are hiking up already. Okay. What used to cost you maybe $20, $25, now you're looking at $70 plus to fill up your tank. Not even talking about food cost, but these are things that we have to have. You're going to spend the money in those places. So these are the four challenges that we're facing, and we like to call them mother and father, sister and brother. Big family, but they're out to get your family. So let's talk about some solutions to these 4 challenges. So the 3 financial solutions we have is showing you how to save, make, and grow your money through cash flow management, business income, and investment income. With these solutions comes with an exclusive invitation only membership that gives you access to reducing your taxes, destroying your debt, lowering your bills, raising your credit scores, being able to grow your assets and increase your income. Alongside of that, you have what's called business income. We show you how to have a home-based business with our MWR at home opportunity, which if you are a W-2 employee, you have to have a business to offset these costs. Now, Dale, wouldn't you agree? One of the opportunities that you saw when you actually took advantage of the business MWR at home, what was one of the first things you done with this program?
Yeah, first off, yeah, it's an amazing opportunity. The first thing you see is obviously first is the your pay go up. It's the instant pay raise, and
Right.
that's just a phenomenon itself.
Right. And with Dale, what did you actually get in your instant pay raise?
I went back up to $160 every 2 weeks, $320 a month.
Wow, so $320 extra in the paycheck. See, folks, so this instant pay raise that we're talking about, our experts actually readjusted Dale's W-2, and because we never look at that form, we adjusted that form, he was able to get back that much back into his paycheck. So that's just one of the few ways of which we show you how to get that cash flow back. Then we talk about investment income, where you actually now have cash flow to invest. My great partner and mentor Brian Bean says cash, asset, cash. Get yourself some cash so you can buy an asset to then increase your cash. And you can do that through our private banking, our land banking opportunity, capital gains, the dividends that you would get off that. Then we talk about your business itself, having one, and then you investing in yourself. And as he says, if you're not investing in yourself, you're not even on the road to wealth. So let's talk about again our exclusive invitation only membership. For just $99 a month gives you access to a whole gambit of professionals, CPAs, financial planners, IRS enrolled agents, debt elimination specialists, credit restoration specialists. And the credit restoration specialists are actually, this is included in the membership. You don't pay extra for that, okay? It's included. But I tell you what, for that $99, you have access for unlimited consultations. Then we talk about the MWR at home opportunity. For just another $50, you have a business. What is the business? You're looking at it, guys. But this it. We have those 3 solutions to those problems. So let's talk about the objections that we have. So the 2 objections that we have is your current lifestyle, which basically is the labor, the linear money that you're creating, or that you're earning right now. That is what you're dealing with, living check to check. Then we talk about your future lifestyle with the investments that you can actually start to gain through having the business side. You're creating a new future lifestyle for yourself. So that way you can invest to grow your assets. So this is a whole 2 objections that you have. So we want to show you how that through creating the challenges that we have and solutions that we have, being able to overcome these 2 objections. And all this is done through one company, which is MWR Financial, showing you how to save, make, and grow your money through this exclusive invitation only membership and our MWR home opportunity. You want to increase your cash flow, then you're number 2 for $99.97 a month. If you want to show yourself how to become your own boss, be your own business, take advantage of the millions or hundreds of tax deductions that you have, because it feels like it's millions, but I'll tell you, it is a lot. For $149.97 a month, you're all in. You basically say, hey, I want to be a part of what you guys are doing. But I want you to take the time to come back and hear the good news of how this all works. At 7 p.m., go to blitz.nwrkingdombuilders.com, blitz.nwrkingdombuilders.com to hear from my Millionaire Residual Ring Club earner, 2-star regional director, Mr. Gerald W. Parker. He's going to show you this conversation in full detail and you're not going to want to miss this information. So I'll tell you what, again, that address is blitz.nwrkingdombuilders.com. It is in the description. And I want to thank you so much for attending today. Dale, any last remarks you got to say, man?
All I've got to say is just anybody and everybody out there, you want to come on tonight and hear Mr. Parker's preview it's amazing. You really need to hear it. It's a life changer.
Hey, with that being said, I'm your boy DRB, Darryle R. Banks, my partner Dale Purnell. We want to thank you so much. Guys, have a good night. We'll see you again at 7 p.m. Thank you.